Hey, it's Jonathan Winslow with Restaurant Success System. Today we get to talk about one of my favorite things in the whole world. And as much as I love the startup and opening up restaurants and designing concepts and putting all that stuff together, I love restaurant marketing. I mean, I love the day-to-day and dealing with my employees and having fun and goofing and playing with my guests in the restaurants. But the marketing is where I actually see the most value. And it's actually where you should be seeing the most value for your time. If you're slicing, dicing, and chopping and you're in the kitchen, I mean, how much are you driving, sales and profit for your restaurant? Probably not that much. I mean, you're doing the work of maybe a $10 an hour employee. But as you learn some of the strategies that we use with the Restaurant Success System, you start to pull out of that. And as you pull out of that, you start to see the value of your time. And really, at the end of the day, when you're doing marketing and you're doing promotions and you're figuring this stuff out, you figure out that you drive the most revenue by putting on marketing and having a marketing campaign and marketing funnel that drives revenue for the business. So one of the biggest things that you need to know is, it's one of the restaurant marketing basics, is you have to know your guests. So I can't tell you how many times I've spoken to restaurants that have been very successful for many years. Then all of a sudden they get into some type of economic trouble and they finally get to me and we start talking about where they are. And they don't know who their guests are. So number one, you need to know who your guests are. You need to capture their information when they come in the door. I mean, their name, their birth date, their address, all these things are important because they're all opportunities for you to market to. And then the reality is that your future good guests, your great guests, look a lot like your great guests now. So if you know what your great guests look like and you know what they look like from a demographic standpoint, their family with 2 kids, those different things, then you're going to know what your future guest is going to look like, and you target that. But one of the things you can do is you can capture information. Here's a very simple, this is actually one from one of my restaurants. It's a comment card, okay? And right off the bat, you see at the top, it says free food for a month and $100 in free gift certificates. So first off, we actually have this design that we're actually capturing information long before we ever do anything. We use this to capture information. So it's a comment card, very similar to maybe what you have in your restaurant. But one is we make it a promotion so they fill it out and we have some fun with it. And the other thing that we do is we make sure that we capture all the pertinent information. If you look here, name, birthday, like I said, anniversary, address, phone number, and we use all of that in our marketing. So make sure you know who your guests are and start building a database of who they are. And we'll talk more about how you can market to them. If you enjoyed this video and you'd like to receive 20 more of the top questions that people ask me about the restaurant business, and you can also get a copy of my free report, How to Make Any Restaurant into a Super Powerful Cash Machine, which has 10 secrets not included in any of the videos about the characteristics of a successful restaurant owner, go to restaurantgoldmine.com. That's restaurantgold, GOLD, MINE.com.